All right. In this episode of The Dead Files, Steve and Amy travel to Euclid, Ohio, a suburb just outside of Cleveland, where a single mother named Brooke says her home has been plagued by terrifying paranormal activity for years. Brooke lives in the house with her two children, Kingston, who is 9, and Novi, who is 4. Her adult daughter, Michaela, used to live there as well, but moved out because of the activity. Now, Michaela needs to move back in with her own young child, which has the family worried about whether the house is safe. The activity in the home is intense. Brooke reports shadow figures, violent physical interactions, unexplained illnesses, and even scratches appearing on her arms. Her young daughter says something has touched and tickled her feet at night, and Kingston has been telling his teachers that he sees and talks to 3 different dead children in the house. The teachers were so concerned that they actually encouraged Brooke to call the Dead Files team. During her walk, Amy encounters several disturbing entities. She sees an older, deceased couple connected to the property, but the most troubling presence is a male spirit she believes is a murderer. Amy says this spirit killed a young woman and continues to try to hide the crime, even in death, repeatedly burying her spirit in the basement to keep her quiet. The victim is trying desperately to communicate with Brooke for help, but the killer interferes whenever she tries. Amy also senses that the aggressive male spirit is targeting Kingston because the boy may have mediumistic abilities. Meanwhile, Steve digs into the property's history. He learns about early owners of the land, including John Hartman, who lived and died on the property after years of illness, and his brother Michael, who had ties to bootlegging during Prohibition. Steve also uncovers a tragic story of a teenage girl named Molly Pedelinker, who was found dead in Lake Erie in 1928 after going out on a boat with her boyfriend, who disappeared and was never found. The case was suspected to be murder, but was never solved. Steve also learns about a horrific 1908 school fire nearby that killed 172 children, the worst school fire in U.S. history. During the reveal, Amy explains that the aggressive male spirit in the house is likely the murderer she encountered on her walk, and that he is responsible for much of the frightening activity in the home. She believes the older couple on the property are harmless, but the killer's presence is causing fear and chaos, especially for Kingston. Amy recommends bringing in a male medium who is a practicing Catholic to confront and remove the killer spirit. She also suggests Brooke seek energy healing and that Kingston work with a therapist who is open to his experiences. Brooke agrees to follow Amy's recommendations in hopes of finally bringing peace to her family. Stay tuned to see if the activity continues. All right. So,